BO Properties versus Melissa Daly and Carla Hardman and Cindy Hardman.
Judge Dominic Camden appearing on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Daly. Judge, she can stay in the back. It's okay. He's probably not going to want her up there. The other two individuals named Judge are my client's children, I believe. So.
Okay, so this is Miss Daly.
Yes.
And then Carla and Cindy are children. Are they minors?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Got it. Okay, where are we on this case?
Termination, Your Honor, based on unauthorized, and
Unauthorized.
correct.
No, the second thing you said unauthorized occupant. What was the other thing?
An unauthorized pet as well.
And a pet. Okay.
Your Honor, I was just retained in this case earlier this week. My client, I think, did request a previous adjournment from 2 weeks ago to today. I was gone last week with my family, and she reached out to me at the first part of this week. So I am going to be asking the court for a bit of an adjournment to give me an opportunity to talk to her. We are also contemplating filing a counter complaint in this case based upon the condition and status of the property. I would also note that this is the third attempt to evict my client. The first attempt was dismissed by this court summarily for failure to give proper notice under the 30-day rule. The second one was dismissed, I believe, by Judge Washington for improper venue. So this is the third attempt to file this matter. And my client is contemplating filing a counter complaint for both the violation of quiet enjoyment and not keeping the property in habitable condition.
All right. I'll give you an opportunity to look at that. I will adjourn this to the 18th at 1 p.m.
Court would just oblige me 1 second to make sure my wife didn't schedule me anything.
Wow.
1 week, Your Honor.
I was gonna say, come on, Andy, you don't have it. But if it's
1 week.
my scheduling,
It was 1 week, Judge?
yes,
Okay.
1 week, and at least let you figure out exactly where you are.
The other item, Judge, which I think is procedural, is there's been no written response filed in this case. So I think I'm still within the court rule in order to file the counter complaint. I do not believe I need leave.
I don't think you do either.
I don't think so.
All right.
All right.
All right.
The time, I apologize, Judge.
1 o'clock.
I'll adjust my schedule accordingly. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sir.
All right.
Thank you. Court calls case Westridge Mobile Home Park versus Jacob Veneer. Pardon?
Lawrence, Jacob.
Okay. There you are. Everybody is cutting out. I don't know.
It just started really pouring rain, so it might be the weather.
Okay, gotcha. All right. What's the claim in this case?
Judge, I'm sorry, attorney had been speaking.
Yeah, this was Veneer.
Yes.
Payment, I've got 1451.46, 183.97 of cost for a total of 1635.43 as of today.
1635.43 as of today, ma'am.
I have yet to hear anything from SER. I can give Hawk a call again now that it's a greater amount, because I know SER is not going to cover that entirely.
Did you file the rental assistance form?
Yes, I did. I emailed it to Ann,
She
I think.
Okay, we've got something that indicates she did. I see what you did. Okay. So she's going to be entitled to another adjournment. There's no decision yet, ma'am?
No, there is nothing. I have case history. It literally just shows it's submitted.
I'll adjourn this to July. I'll adjourn.
With the
Ma'am,
greater,
I
can get a hold of Hawk as well. And hopefully.
yes, you should get a hold of Hawk. I'm going to adjourn this to July 18, 2025, 1 p.m.
Alrighty, thank you.
Thank you. Court does call the case of the people. Westridge Mobile Home Park versus Jessica Holloway.
Fronting.
Oh. And Billy Hubbard.
Yes, sir.
That's probably you. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Where are we on this case?
Right now I have rented 760 for a cost of 237.94 for a total of 1,006.98.
1,698. Sir, how are you guys gonna get this paid?
I've been making payments on it every week, but I just talked this morning to start up a payment plan for the amount that's overdue right now. Because every month that I pay it, I only have a week after that to pay the next month's rent. So it's been kicking in with late fees and court fees. So I'm trying to work out something right now to get the amount that I owe right now placed to the side and put a payment plan in order. So every month I can pay like $200 more than what my rent is to knock that down until it's paid off. So I'll know more probably within a day or so. I got to turn in the paperwork to my office today. But I have another
To which
payment.
office?
The office of my mobile home park, where they told me if I submitted to them in writing with dates on the dates that I'd be able to pay, they can place it up to their boss and let me know if that'll work for them.
Gotcha. Okay. That, I now I get what you're trying to explain to me. You took that agreement that you just explained.
Yes,
You explained that to them. They
Yes.
want it in writing.
yes.
That just hasn't happened yet. And so
Exactly.
you don't have a yes or no.
Don't have a yes or no, but I still will be able to make payments on this every week.
Okay. All right. You don't know anything about it, do you? Or do you?
I saw it indicated that he had applied, but other than that, no.
All right.
I'm the property manager of Westridge Mobile Home Park. I'm Cindy.
Yes.
I spoke with Jessica today. They did not give me any details of what the payment arrangement would be. I told them that they needed to put exactly what they could pay and when they could pay, but I could not tell them if our corporate office would approve it. And then I would submit it to find out if they're making payments. But so far, they haven't given me any actual details.
That's exactly what Mr. Hubbard was saying.
Yeah,
He was
perfect.
saying he's got it kind of laid out in his mind, but that it had to be in writing with specific dates.
Yes.
And
Perfect.
he's gonna do that. Can you get that
I'll
done
get
by
that
Monday?
today. That'll
or-
be done today.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Given that's where we are, I'll go to the 18th, 2025 at 1 PM, give you a chance to do that and see if we can get it up to change, see.
Thank you.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right, have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of Carl Schultz versus Sadie George.
4, not George.
Yeah, but well,
Sorry.
I know I have to go by what it's under.
Where would you like me?
You're on that side. Go ahead, Counsel.
Good afternoon, Natalie Benici, appearing for plaintiff.
All right, and your name?
Sadie Gore.
Okay. All right, this is a termination case. And where are we on this?
Your Honor, you adjourned this 2 weeks. The defendant said she had some documents to submit to the court and myself that we were not served with. I have been provided a copy of the documents that she wanted to submit to the court. I don't believe the documents have any relevance to termination of a tenancy. So I asked that we proceed today with termination.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Sadie Gore, I moved into the house with Mr. Schultz about 2.5 years ago or so. I worked and I paid rent. I worked with a friend. I was never late. I ended up getting sick last year. I had cancer and I just was recently diagnosed with a rare neurological disorder. Him and his father both told me I could stay until I got my disability or I was able to pay. During that time, and there's been trouble since the day I moved in, Your Honor. I wrote the paper. I don't want to get too into it, but the defendant has a lot of issues with mental instability and psychosis. And I've helped him through that. Even when I was a paying tenant, he would come to my room and ask to look for hidden cameras. His sister can vouch for that. She's his lawyer. And she is his family. I broke my phone that had that information on it. However, during that time too, he did take another tenant by the name of Chelsea Pritchell. And I inquired with him because I couldn't walk at the time. I wanted to move to an upstairs room. And he said she was moving in and she's crazy and she doesn't know how long to stay. Since then, there's been nothing but loud arguments, fights, alcoholic bottles everywhere. This recent fight that they got into, she was screaming and yelling that I was a horrible, disgusting human being with diseases and that she should push me down the stairs because I'm going to die anyways. And he messaged me saying, I'm so sorry. And I turned that into the court that he said, I'm sorry that she treats you this way everything for the last year. but he did nothing about it. When she was saying those things, he was loudly coming to my door,
Okay, ma'am,
Sorry,
ma'am.
sorry,
There is no lease, is that correct?
correct.
All right. So the real, go ahead.
Oh, I did file with the Disability Determined Services. They said it could be any day now. I did submit information that I've done that. I'm here with this. My doctor has to fill in a few more papers. I see him in a couple of weeks, and I was going to ask him about that. But for right now, I literally have no place to live, 2 dogs, and a neurological disease that I'm waiting on disability papers or information from. I don't bother them since we've been in this litigation. It's been very quiet and peaceful. There was only one fight, and when I asked them to stop, they did. And they did not bring my name up.
All right. So let me ask this. Are the parties able to work out a move out date or no?
I think that's completely up to the defendant when she can move out. I mean, she hasn't paid rent.
No. But I mean, she's got, from what I can understand, certain circumstances where it's going to be difficult for her to move immediately. And I don't know if there's any leeway on the plaintiff's side to give additional time regarding a move out.
She told me in early May that she was expecting her disability in about 2 weeks. So that was in the middle of May. We're now into the middle of July. So, you know, these things take time, and she just applied for it. I don't anticipate her getting disability within a few months. Those take a couple of years.
I didn't just file. I filed in September of 2025. They told me I'm on the last leg, and they're waiting.
September of 25?
September 25, September 20th of 25. Yes, and I have a letter here from May saying that they.
Well, hold on. That can't be right unless I just went into a
24,
time.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. All right, go ahead.
And they said they're just waiting on a few more things from my doctor, another one of my doctors. I never told her 2 weeks. I told her, they've told me 2 weeks, 3 months, January. I've heard all kinds of things from them, talking to them, but I have been keeping up with them. I have told her that I don't know, 3-4 months would be wonderful if they would give that to me. He told me that he can't let me stay because his girlfriend, the one that is in question, told him that she will leave. That is what he has told me several times. That she pays rent, so she gets the say.
Okay. So here's the question. How much time are you asking for?
4 months would be great.
4 months? Okay, I'm just gonna tell you realistically, that's not gonna happen.
90 days?
That there isn't, and just let me finish, I don't see in here a legal basis by which you can stay. Okay, so it's gonna come down to a point of you having to leave. And I usually prefer it if the parties can work that out, but if they can't, then I just make the call. So I try to ask the parties how much time let's make certain assumptions, okay? Let's make the assumption that your disability doesn't come through anytime soon. You may not have in your mind what exactly you will do, but you'd basically be having to try to figure out some contingency plan in case it doesn't happen. Okay.
And I have been, but it's been really hard to do anything with this court case because I've been trying to defend myself. So I haven't even, he went so far as to turning the Wi-Fi off. I can't even do surveys to get dog food money anymore or to look for places to live. If this wasn't going on and he had come to me and given me 2 months, maybe I would have been able to figure.
Were you guys just renters?
Yes. I just
Okay. Okay. So why all the animosity?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's been in
Okay.
insane house since I moved in.
Okay. Is the Wi-Fi off?
I changed the password of the Wi-Fi because
Okay. So why?
I figured I gave her a month's notice to leave. She didn't leave.
Okay, but really, let me just ask you, where does that get you? I mean, you're gonna shut the Wi-Fi off to force her out?
I don't know, I'm not gonna make it comfortable for her to stay if she hasn't paid rent in 10 months.
For Pete's sakes. So you're gonna just try to force her out? You're just gonna make it uncomfortable and do?
I didn't try to force anything, that's why we're here.
Okay, so here's gonna be the problem, and maybe counsel, you can talk to your client. At certain points, regardless, well, she's got a legitimate tenancy or whatever it is, to the extent it is. When he begins to interfere with utilities and other things, that creates other problems for your client, which could amount to a lockout claim. I don't understand why he changed the Wi-Fi password. That makes no sense to me.
Can I say one more thing?
Your Honor, she sent him harassing text messages in the middle of the night. It was.
I accidentally clicked a smiley face on a message from years ago, and then he turned the Wi-Fi
This is
off.
a month-to-month tenancy at will. He's asking her to leave pursuant to MCL 554.134, it's paragraph 1. He will be willing to allow her to stay for 30 days. He will turn the Wi-Fi back on.
He's also unscrewed all the light bulbs, so I have to be in the dark downstairs and I have to stand on ladders in the dark. I have a neurological disease. I should not be standing on anything. Every day they come down and unscrew the light bulbs.
That's a complete lie.
Did you do anything with the lights?
His girlfriend Chelsea does.
I didn't mess with them at all.
And I have proof from him messaging me saying that.
Can you get out in 30 days?
No, 60 days, 90 days. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about 30
Okay,
days. I have-
remember what I said. There would be a time period. You're gonna have to figure out some contingency plan in case what you're hoping to happen
Yeah.
doesn't
Well,
happen.
my only plan is to have to move to Florida, and then I would lose all the doctors that I just became. You know, I have a group of doctors that are helping me. I have to move to Florida with my family. I would just, if I could just have a couple more months of not having stress on me. I've been sick for 2 years. It would be great to just not be harassed and just have a few moments to think. I can come up with a logical situation if it doesn't go through.
How long's the Wi-Fi been off?
2 weeks, I think, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Week and a half, yeah.
He will turn the Wi-Fi back on and give her 30 days if the court wishes to appoint.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna issue a judgment for possession. I'm gonna give her a little bit longer than 30 days. I'm gonna make it August 29th, and part of the court's rationale in doing that is take the 30 days, plus you just shouldn't have been shutting off the Wi-Fi. You should not, part of this process, that being the court, is to let that process work. You should not resort to any type of self-help. Am I understood?
Yes. Your Honor.
So I will grant a judgment finding no tribal issue. Court will grant a judgment to the plaintiff for possession of the premises. A writ would issue after August 29th, 2025. What's the setup of the premises so that I can sort of be clear on this?
It is a residential home and
Okay.
She lives in the basement. He lives upstairs on the main floor. It's I guess a 1-story home.
Gotcha.
A few bedrooms on the first floor, and then there's a basement with a bedroom that the defendant lives in.
With huntsman spiders, I have an infestation right now, about 5, 10 of them. I woke up with one by my side of my bed.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to do that. So the only portion of the premises that she occupies is the basement. Is that?
And the bathroom at the top of the stairs.
So I will sign a judgment to that effect, granting judgment for possession with a writ date of August 29th. All right, so ma'am, that gives you the time in terms of your trying to find your contingency plan. It also admonishes you and puts you on fair notice that should a motion come back before this court that there is any type of self-help, then the court will take whatever remedies it deems necessary to protect what is or affects still now a tenancy. Understood?
Yes, understood, Your Honor.
I'll sign the judgment when you submit it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.